Welcome to another film in the series Plodder's Gone AWOL. If you remember, I started this series over there by that boat that was on the edge of the pier, and I pointed out the castle. This is Parga, and then I said I'd take you to the top of the hill over there to see a church. Tick. And then I went up over the top, through there, past the castle, and up to Anthusa, to my friend's taverna, Nico. Tick! And at one point, I said, I'll take you around the castle, so I'm going to take you around the castle today. But the one thing about Parga is no matter where you go, and I've been all around these hills, there's always little churches. There's one here, look. There, I pointed it to you when I was on the pier last time, I think. And there's a big one round the corner, just behind that yellow flag in the distance. The problem is, no, the problem with me wearing this t-shirt, that's not the problem. I bet you're thinking, fucking idiots, what's you wearing a Superman t-shirt for? I'm on my jollies, what do you expect? There is a reason why I'm wearing this though, because to get to that island I'm going to get wet because there's no footpath to it, and I'm going to have to swim. Oh yes, I've been practicing in the kiddies pool. Anyway, when I'm swimming across there, you won't hear a word I'm saying because I'm going to have to put a waterproof casing on my camera, and the sound quality's particularly poor, so you won't be able to hear me. Hey, everyone says at home. Anyway, bear with me. I'll mime or I'll sign language to you. Shoes. Made it. Flip-flops. What a beautiful view! Fucking locked! this. Shown you around the castle. I'm going to take you right over there. There's a monument, an old monastery. You have to go around Valtos Beach and then up to the monastery, then come back down. Sign language. I have a drink down there with my name written. Well, I hope you enjoyed that half as much as I did. It was really refreshing. It's not too far to swim either, and it's if you're quite tall you can probably touch the bottom some of the way out and then some of the way back, so you'll be okay. So that's the island I was on. The first church, locked, tick it off. Second church, locked, tick it off. As I say, the other day we were on the top of this hill in a church, and there's loads of little churches in the town. Just in the middle of nowhere you come across a very small church. There's thousands of them. So I'm going to work my way along the pier here, or along the, what do you call that bit there? Oh, I know, road. I'm just going to work my way along the road here into the town, then up through the town, up those steps and up to the castle, and I'll have a look around the castle. It's spectacular up there. I'll change my clothes as well because I'm soaking, but I'm trying to dry them off. As you can see, this is the world's biggest anchor. It's bloody huge. Isn't it big, Louis? Fancy having to try and drag that up. You used to be able to climb on that. I know. They've roped it off since I came last time. Got me Julie here carrying the bag. Well, as you know, it always weighs too much. Good restaurant, this one. He drinks water.
Only fire water.
Nice restaurant that. Sodia, that's it. Sodia. Ate there last night. Had a lovely spicy chicken. That's a good bar as well up there. The view from up this little terrace here. Carte Postale. Play some really good music. You can't get round the end, it just comes to the end of the rock face. But round here there's a hole through the city wall. You'll see what I mean in a minute. See, church, almost at the top of the hill. The ones up in the olive groves, they're always open. So the church is locked, that church is locked, the other church is locked. The castle, it's free entry. It's locked. I saw someone there the other day on the top, so I'm going to have to come back another day and film around there when it's open. Still more time in the pub for me. I'm hoping I'm not too late in the season for the castle, because it is spectacular when you get in. I'll ask one of my mates, my Greek friends, if if it's closed for the season. There was a storm the other day, and it's not really well maintained. It's just a ruin, so they may have stopped people going in because it might blow down on them. Anyway, I know a place that is open, the monastery over there, because that is just a ruin. When I walked up to Nico's, to Anthusa, on one of the other films, I turned right here at the captain's bar, and then I just followed the roads up there past the water mill. But to get to where we're going now, which is over the top of the end of this headland, an old monastery, you just carry on walking right along the beach. And just where the boats are over there, before the boats are, you go up a path and through the olive groves. So when you've walked past that church at the end of Valtos Beach, you come to a roadway up to the right. You walk around there, you can get onto look at all the boats along there. It's quite pretty along there. But you take the road up here on the right. I'm just going to have a walk along here. The missus is taking some photos. She might fall in, or rather she might not fall in if I'm not there. So when you take the right route from the beach, you just follow the roadway and you come to a big green gate here. On the other side of that, you can see from the hill over the other side is a beautiful big mansion. And when you get to the end of the wall, you don't carry on because you fall to your death. It's a massive big cliff. And you don't go straight ahead. That's private land, it doesn't like you going on it. You follow the red arrows, red markings on the stones up here. You come along the route, you'll see 15 minutes to the finish. God knows what that means. 15 kilometres that way to somewhere. But there is a route this way which I'll take you on. It goes right along the coast, up over the hills, up and down, right up high. Takes you all the way to Sarankinico Beach. I don't know whether you can see because the sun's glaring off the water. That island on the right is Paxos. The little island on the left is Antipaxos. So on the one, if you go to the one on the right, you can get stuffing for your turkey. If you go to the one on the left, they're very much against it. That took some shit, don't it? Anyway, the monastery. You come up that road, you don't turn right, you turn left. And you work your way to this nice olive grove. So bell tower. And as if by magic, there's another church. at the back of that church, there's a hole in the wall. See the red arrow on it? Pointing in. So I've just clambered down, and there's a footpath here I've just found. And I think if you walk along this will come to the gate where I said the fella doesn't like you coming in. But I'm thinking, if someone's bothered putting a red arrow on the wall to say, get in here, it must be okay to go this way. Because why would they bother? Oh, I can see the green door there. That's where I said don't go down. So. Okay, if you look over the top of this wall, there's a line of buildings just there, and there's one right on the end which is circular, and there's a little bit of white bit after it. That's called the Med Bar. I'm going to take you there right now. Well, not right now because it's over there, so it'll take me a few minutes. So when you've walked to the top of the hill, you come to a junction, turn right, 50 yards, the Med Bar. You're going to like it here, folks. You are going to like it here. Castle. In the distance, just sticking above the trees, is the monastery. And in here is where you get the biggest. Stunning, that, isn't it? Just to the top of that hill is the church I took you to, where we climbed up past the bakery, and hopefully at the top of that hill I'll get you up to Ali Pasha's. Not today, because I've got something else on my mind. As always, all routes end with the beer. So having treated you lucky people to a beer in one nice bar, I'm now going to take you to another. See those buildings at the bottom there, the line of them, the lower level? That's called Mike's Bar. I pointed out on one of the other videos. And it's below the castle. I can't take you to the castle, so I'm going to take you for the beer below the castle. That's just the kind of guy I am. You know, there's been a lot of expense spent on making this film. Oh yeah, and I never spent a penny, it's all Mrs. Right, she's had a big beer, she's pissed, so I'm going to get another freebie out of her. Come on! So a few minutes ago we were up in that bar there, the circular bar, looks like something off James Bond. Oh, Club Med. And now I'm just coming down to Mike's Bar, which is literally underneath here. Oh, listen to the music. Music, this place. This is Mike. Well, I don't know his name is Mike, but this is Mike's bar and this is his bar.
And I am Mike, yes.
Here's Mike. Every time you come, he has a lovely peg in his hair. This year it's pink.
Always is pink.
Always is pink?
Always is pink.
He's got a pink t-shirt on as well, no?
We love the color pink.
He loves pink.
Yes.
Can I have something brown for my drink?
Yes, what do you want for your drink?
I don't want a pink drink.
Okay, what do you like then?
I think I have a large beer of some description.
One.
Two of the drafts.
Two draft beers, yes.
Two big draft beers,
Okay.
thank you.
Why you came with a new girlfriend this time? The last one was...
Shit, the last one was blonde, 6'3".
Yes, but she put different face, different everything.
Last time was my girlfriend, this time's my wife.
Oh, sorry, I love you. See you guys.
Mike is famous for his Jamaican music. When you look at all the sunset here, look, sunset here, and down here he's got Jamaican guy.
We have the sunrise. We have the sunrise always in our heart.
I went to Jamaica once and I went to a bar called Margaritaville. I kid you not, all they played was Rick Astley non-stop in Jamaica. So I've just told Mike, so he just said in the next 2 weeks all he's going to play is Rick Astley. You can't beat service like that, can you? Perfect.
Say to everybody that you love me. Say that you love me.
I love him.
I love you too. Hello.
He put some effort in, doesn't he? Look at that. Oh no, another bloody church. Another church here. Always have a photo here. How Greek is that? To think about Praga, there's loads of nooks and crannies you can go through. This is the olive oil factory there. So. You get lots of old buildings like this in the town. Left. Oh, another church, another church. Left. Also, if you're ever in need of emergency nail treatment, this is a beautiful nail bar. Oh. Right, it's just coming to the Weatherspoons of Praga, Johnny's Place. This is a strange couple I met a few days ago. They brought the dog on holiday. They brought the dog on holiday.
We met our Welsh friends. Get him on. Oh wait, he's on YouTube.
Oh, you do better than me. I'm not allowed.
It's Britain's Most Wanted. Is it? Quick, cover your face. This is called the guest beer at Johnny's. I don't know whether you can read Greek, but that actually says vagina.